Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is Madden 17 with the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here on ESGNet. That means, yes, right there you see, yes, we are in week 14 and we're just getting heated up here. As you see, both teams here got some pretty good stats here, but one of these teams have to go down. Now, both are divisional leaders going into today's game, and both have a bright outlook here going into the playoffs. Lions currently right now 9-3 in the NFC North. As for us in the AFC North, we are 13-0 going into today's game, and it should be a fun one for both teams. So both cities going to be represented very well here in this game. Two teams are in number one place, or I should say in first place in their respective division. So there you see Stafford there getting ready for today's game, and of course our squad are going to get ready. Ben Roethlisberger and company. As you see, Darius Hayward-Bay still out. He's going to be out for pretty much the rest of the season there, as we keep kind of reminding ourselves here a torrid grind as we go into week 14. As for the Lions, there you see Golden Tate the third, and also I believe Van Noyce. He'll be out too. That torn rotator cuff there, he's going to be out for the rest of the season, along with a couple other injuries there. Now, we'll go ahead and take a look here at the Steelers. There you see, or excuse me, not 13-0, excuse me, 12-0. I think we've got ahead of ourselves there. Hopefully, we didn't jinx ourselves. But we'll go ahead and take a look there. The Bengals 6-6, Ravens 2-9-1. As for the Vikings, they're 9-3. They're right behind the Packers right behind them with a 7-5 record. Bears with 3-9, and of course the Vikings 2-9-1 in their division. So pretty good going here for the Lions here in the last couple of weeks, and they've had some pretty tough games, and they've actually been doing a good job dominating over the Packers, Bears, and Vikings. So we'll see if they can do the same here against us with their 9-3 record. Now, for the most part, with the exception of Golden Tate, like we've seen there not too long ago there, everyone else is pretty healthy. So everyone should be ready to go here, and we'll see how that goes here as we go ahead and get into this matchup here. So we'll go ahead and see that the ball will be placed at the 28-yard line here, 2nd and 7. And we'll see that it'll be a nice little run there from the halfback there. He gets out of the backfield. Nice job there. And that's going to be a good game of about, they say about 15 on the play. So now 1st and 10. We'll see there another great catch there for Ebron, the tight end there from Stafford. That's going to be a first down. Now 1st and 10. They'll have the ball at the 45-yard line. We'll see Stafford here hand off to the halfback again. And why not? He had a good run before. And he gets another one there. He gets about a couple of yards on that play, and then put him near midfield. So far, Lions looking pretty good here on the ground. We'll see what they can do here. 3rd and 5, a passing situation here for Stafford. Stafford looking back in the pocket, has enough time in the pocket, but gets hit as he throws, and that is going to be an incomplete pass, and that's going to be a 4th down. So 4th and 5 here. The reason why I'm showing this, well, you're about to see here in just a bit. The ball's marked on the 40-yard line. They try a trick play here. Oh, you dirty little Lions there. Tried it, but it got caught, and they end up giving the ball up there as a turnover there on downs near midfield. So ball on the 44 now for the Steelers. It's Ben Roethlisberger and company. A little over 4,000 yards now for the season. He has quite a few interceptions here, as we're trying to limit those here as much as we possibly can. And we'll see now 2nd and 1. Ball on the 46 will hand off to Bell. Bell getting a good run here. Does he have enough for the first down? And they say yes. And they'll go ahead and move the chains now at the 45. So 1st and 10. Ball still near midfield. We'll see Roethlisberger drop back here deep in the pocket here, looking for his tight end. Finds Ladarius Green. Gets this one in there, and Green will go ahead and go all the way down to the 21-yard line. Nice job for the first down there on that 19-yard carry. Almost a good 20 yards on that one. We'll see now here, 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line here. Roethlisberger will drop back. He will throw there and find Green once again. Green getting that one and trying to get pulled down by that defender there, and finally does get a defender, gets a little help there from a teammate, and puts down Green at the 14. Now 3rd and inches here. Try to make this a quick run play here for Bell. If they can just kind of squeeze him in there through the line of scrimmage here. But this time they'll go to Johnson. Johnson will go in there, and does Johnson have enough? The fullback does have enough there for the first down. They'll mark him at the 10. So 2nd and 10 now for Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers, as we'll see what they'll be able to do here as we get to the red zone here, and we'll see that Cobb will be in the game here. And Cobb, of course, doing a great job here throughout the season here, especially when Bell was out there for 3 weeks or so. But we'll see Roethlisberger get hit right there as he tried to throw there. That's going to be a sack there. Nice job there from Levy as he gets his 5th sack of the season. And it's going to be a 4th and 13. So they'll have no choice here to try to at least put something on the board here. And they will kick a field goal. And this field goal is going to be up. And this field goal is going to be good. Nice job there for that one as they put 3 points on the board here. And the Pittsburgh Steelers lead this one here pretty early. Still pretty early in this ball game here. So Pittsburgh on the board here. Fans are loving it. And, of course, Lions are going to try to retaliate. So 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line here with 4:50 left here in the first quarter. And Stafford drops back, throws a little lob pass up there, I believe, to right. And that'll be a first down there. Move the chains. Now 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line here for the Lions as Stafford drops back again and deep in his pocket here. He'll throw this to Jones Jr., who gets the catch, and that's going to move him just a couple yards there. We'll say about 8 on the play, actually. 9 on the play. There will be a 2nd and 1. So we're seeing here a man in motion here for the Lions, and we'll see that Roderick, the halfback there, will go ahead and get enough for the first down. Move the chains at the 44. Ball on the 44-yard line here, 1st and 10. Stafford looking. Hands off this one to Roderick, and Roderick will go ahead and get stopped there, and he will get about a couple on that one. Now, we'll go ahead and move a couple plays later here. 3rd and 3, we'll see Stafford here, a pass play here. It gets enough there to his tight end, Ingram. He gets the catch, and again, moves the chains, and that's going to be a first down. So the Pittsburgh Steelers defense having a really tough time here trying to get him off the field, and we'll see that still a minute 25 left here in the first quarter. We'll see Stafford drops back, fires, throws this one. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Great just catch and pass there from Stafford and his receivers here. As now we go 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line here. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Still the same drive here. A big, long drive here. I think this is like the 9th or 10th play of the drive. And we'll see Roderick right there. He'll get stopped there. Nice job play. Nice play there for him. That'll be a first, or just shy of a first down. We'll be marking him at the 17. There you see a batted away pass being batted away there from the rookie corner there. He will get that one, and that'll be a good job there as they get him now at 4th and 7. And they're going to kick a field goal here. The field goal goes up, and the field goal is good. And this ball game is tied up. So a nice job there getting that 50-plus yarder there on the play. As we'll see Ben Roethlisberger's numbers here as he comes into the game once again. There you see 21 interceptions this season, the highest interception rate so far from a quarterback this year. Also with a little over 40 touchdowns for the year, too. He also leads in that. We'll see now 1st and 10 here, hand off to Bell at the 24-yard line. He'll run this one, and that'll be a scamper of about, they say about 4 or 3 yards. Now 3rd and 5, ball on the 29-yard line here. We'll see Cobb in the backfield, and, of course, Johnson in motion. And they're going to be a play action here. Ben's going to throw the lob this one up there. He's going to give that one to Green. Green gets that one and finally runs out of bounds there at the 45. Mark him for a first down. 1st and 10. Ben has 3 wideouts with 1 halfback in the backfield here. And he's going to go ahead and snap this one. It's going to try to be a deep pass here from Ben. He throws that one to Marcus Whedon, and Whedon will get the catch. Nice job there. He's had a pretty good year so far, or actually a really great year there so far. Trying to fight for that one of those top 3 spots there for next season. And he will get the catch there. You see another little run there from Bell, getting enough for the first down. So ball will be marked at the 44-yard line. Here we'll see Ben going again here. There's going to be another pass as there's an open backfield. We'll see 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Ben throws this one up to, actually he's supposed to throw that one to Coates, but Green is there. He gets the catch, and that's going to be enough for 4 yards there on the play. Now 2nd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line here for Ben. As we'll see Ben, again, open backfield here. Nobody in the back there. And Ben's going to look back here, drop deep in his pocket there. He's going to throw that one to Coates, and Sammy Coates gets the catch and enough for the first down. Help him move the chains there. Ball will be now marked at the 29-yard line. So Ben and them doing a great job here through the air. Now we just got to try to see if we can try to punch this one in there into the end zone here as we have a 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. Hand off to Bell. Bell's going to get a nice run there. He finally gets his bell rung there at the 21. That's going to be a gain of 8 on the play. And Bell looking pretty good here today. The running game really coming alive here. And I believe he's getting close to 50 yards already here in the first half. So 2nd and 2. Ball on the 21-yard line here. Hand off to Bell once again. And Bell runs this one enough for the first down. There you see. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, getting close to 50 yards there. About 35 yards there. But his average per carry is getting higher there as we don't have those 2 to 3 yards per carry as we have been prior to him getting injured. Now, we'll see 1st and 10. Another run here from Bell. And Bell will get enough there as he will get about 3 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 7 now. Ball on the 13-yard line. We'll see now. They're going to try to see possibly maybe run this one again here. And they will not as we have play action. But there you see it's going to be a fumble. No one can get a hold of it until a Lions player comes up. Defensive player comes in here. He's going to take this all the way. You see Green trying to track him down here. Green's trying everything to get to him. Cannot at the last second there try to grab his legs. And that is going to be a defensive touchdown there for the Lions as the Lions are on the board. Take a look at this. A great job there from, I believe that's Levy coming in there. Gets the hit on Ben, causes the fumble there, and then a little scoop up there from the defense as the defensive player there takes that one to the house there, and they are on the board with a defensive touchdown. Their Lions now have the lead here. Great job there from the defense doing everything to get onto the board. Now, 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line here. Ben and them going to have to try this all over again. As Bengals deep in his pocket here. Throws this one up there to Whedon. Whedon gets the catch, comes down. Nice job. And that is a complete pass, and the ball is going to be at the 41-yard line. 2nd and 10. Ben again, the Steelers having a tough time here. They got to try to get back down the field here like they were before. Ben throws this one up there to Whedon. Whedon tries to get the catch, but does he hold on to it? No, it's an incomplete pass. Now we go 3rd and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. Ben dropping back here in his pocket, looking, fires this one up the middle there. That one gets batted away, almost gets caught there, and that is going to be a 4th down. They're going to have to punt the ball. So this time we couldn't get down the field like we did earlier, and we're going to have to try to see what we can do at our next time around. So we'll go now to the we punt the ball and we get them inside the 8-yard line here, and we'll see that it's going to be a 1st and 10. There, nice play there from Stafford to his receiver, runs out of bounds, gets 5 on the play there from Bacon. 3rd and 4. We'll see Stafford throw this one up there. That's to Ebron, the tight end here. He is going down the field here. No one can get to him. He is going all the way. Could he get into the end zone there? They finally take him down there right at the 5-yard line there. And, man, this defense needs to tighten up a lot more. That was a necessary play there as Stafford gets down the field there on that nice throw. 1st and goal now. Ball on the 5-yard line here. They're going to hand off to Reddick, and Reddick cannot get into the end zone there. He is stopped in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Put him at the 9-yard line. So now 2nd and goal here. Again, Steelers got to try to do a better job here on the goal line defense here. They don't there on that one as Jones gets the catch, and he gets right down at the 1. Nice catch there for him. 4 receptions, 26 yards already in this game, and he is looking really sharp. 3rd and goal here. This is what we need to stop him here. They try to get the catch, and it goes. He gets the catch, but it's out of bounds. No good. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Now 4th and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line here. They're going to kick a field goal here to get 3 on the board, and they do. So now Lions have a 10-point lead here with 2:56 left here in the 2nd quarter until we go to half. 1st and 10 now for the Steelers. The Steelers got to do something here. They want to get back in this ball game. They will. They'll throw this one to Marcus Whedon. Whedon will get the catch and put down at the 31-yard line. Nice job on that one. That's a 7-yard gain on the play. His 3rd reception here today. So he's getting open there, and he's helping out Ben as much as he possibly can. Now 2nd and 3rd. And we'll see that Ben is going to go ahead and be another pass play here. Throws this one off to the left-hand side there. And we'll see that Brown will get this one. Antonio Brown gets that one and gets enough for the first there. Now we're at the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 here. Ben thinking about going deep here. They haven't been going deep too much here today, but Green will get the catch there. He gets knocked down. Put him at the 39-yard line here, and they'll call a quick timeout. Now, second and play a couple plays later here, 2nd and 10. We'll see the ball on 39-yard line. Marcus Wheaton gets the catch there. Nice catch there from Wheaton as he gets that one, and that's going to put him at the 26-yard line there on that 10-yard play. 1st and 10. We'll see Ben Roethlisberger drops out of the pocket, goes to the right-hand side there, and then finally throws over on his left-hand side there. A little dangerous there to do that, but he does get there to Coates for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Ben drops back, fires this one up the middle there to Marcus Wheaton, who gets the catch, knock him down there at the 15, and the Steelers are going to call a quick timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left here in this one. As we'll see here, they still down by 10. So 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line here for Ben, as he's got 3 wideouts and a tight end and a fullback or a halfback in the formation. And we'll see there, nice catch there. That's going to be just shy, just like about 9 on the play. Let's put him at the 6-yard line. 19 seconds left here. They give this one in there, and that goes to Green, who gets in there. Nice job. Green gets into the end zone. Nice play, and they are now back in this ball game here. It's going to be a 13-9. Of course, the extra point pending. It'll be a 3-point ball game. Lions will be in the lead, and we'll see what they can do here with only a couple seconds left here in the second quarter. So 14 seconds left here. Just probably a quick run play here to run out the clock and end the half, as we'll take a look here at Roderick. He will get snagged there in the backfield. That's going to be a small loss there, actually no gain. And we'll see here at halftime, it's a 13-10 ball game. Pittsburgh trailing here, and they really got to get some things going here. They had a good drive there. They got them. Could have got them some points there if they would just be able to finish off if Ben didn't get hit. And, of course, that offensive line needs to do a better job there when it comes to those blitzes. They got to do a better job of reading the defense and seeing what is out there. Same thing goes with Ben. So we'll see it here in the third quarter. 3rd and 4 here, a chance for a 3rd down conversion here. Ball on 34-yard line for the Steelers. As you see, Ben here doesn't like what he sees in the defense, so he decides to call some audibles here, and he will do so here as he'll snap this one. He'll look to his left-hand side. That one almost getting picked off there. Good job that the defender there does not have any hands, and that's going to be a turnover here, or actually not a turnover, but a field goal or a punt situation here for the Steelers. So now 3rd and 4 here, another opportunity here for the Lions to do something. They get a catch. This one is going to be marked them at the 30, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down. So they will be able to move the chains there from Bacon. So nice job now as you see 12 of 18 now for Stafford, as he's having a pretty good day here with the lead by 3. Ball on 30-yard line here. It's going to be a play action. We'll see him throw this one up the middle there to Wright. Wright's going to run this one. He gets down there to midfield, and he will be put at the 42-yard line, 15 yards after the catch there. Nice job there from him. That is going to be a 1st down. Now, handoff there to Roderick. Roderick's going to run this one off the edge here. He gets tackled by a swarm of Pittsburgh Steelers there, and he will be put down there about a 4-yard or about a 5-yard gain on that one. Now 3rd and 8, ball on the 40-yard line here for Stafford as he throws this one to his halfback, and Roderick again gets the catch and gets enough for the 1st down there. We'll go ahead and see here, but just enough as they'll move the chains. Now ball on the 31-yard line. We'll see that it'll be another handoff there to Roderick, this time to the left-hand side. He will get stopped there. Nice job from the Steelers defense sniffing out that run. That will put him back there. So now 2nd and 12 here. It's going to have to be a passing situation here as they tighten up the front line there on the defensive line. And we'll see, oh man, Stafford gets nailed right there. Golson will come in for the coverage sack there. Nice job. And that'll be a 3rd and 21. So now definitely a deep pass play here. They're now 3rd and a mile here. Ball on the 42-yard line here. Stafford's going to drop back. He's going to scramble around here, and we'll see that Casey Hayward will come in, or not Casey, I should say. Cameron Hayward will come in there and get the sack. Casey's on a whole different team. But we'll see here Cam come in here. He will snag him up, and oh, nice hit there from him as he hits Stafford, or just rocks Stafford there on that one, brings him down for a sack, and they're going to have to punt the ball. So nice job there for the defense, staying with the quarterback and tracking him down the whole time. 2nd and 12 now here, ball on the 10-yard line after the punt. They put us inside the 20. We'll see here another great catch there for Whedon, as he will get another one. That'll be enough for the first down. You see 6 receptions, 76 yards now. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line here for Roethlisberger, and we'll see what Big Ben can do, as he's going to drop back deep in his own pocket here. He's going to lob this one up there, and that is going to be taken down by Slade Jr. His first interception here today, his 2nd tackle, and he gets the interception. The Lions get the ball back. So not what we want to see here midway through the 3rd quarter here, as we got to get something on the board here. We don't want to fall. We don't want to be down too much here when we get to the 4th, when they have control of the ball and we can't stop the run. As you see there, just a good job reading the quarterback and going up and taking the ball away. So now 1st and 10, ball on 39-yard line here. They're in I formation. It's going to be a play action here. They're going to follow Stafford. Stafford will get that one to Ibram. Ibram will get out of the bounds there. Mark him at the 32-yard line there. You see 4 receptions, 83 yards there for him today, yet has got into the end zone. So we'll see there. You see the Lions coach there liking what he sees here. Now we'll see another pass here from Stafford. That's going to be no good there. I believe he tried to get that one to Ibram again, and that's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Now, 2nd and 10 here. We'll see that there are just about 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see Stafford drops back here, throws up the middle there, and there you see, nice job there from L.J. Fort. He'll get the interception, and that is going to give the ball back to the Steelers. There you see him celebrating there, and why not? We needed it. We really needed that at this point in this ball game here, and hopefully that'll be a turn us around here, and we can march down the field. So 2nd and 10, now got the momentum back here. We'll see the ball on the 21-yard line here for Ben. He'll give this one to Bryant. Bryant will get the catch. Nice job as he gets a catch here today. Now, 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line here. Ben looking back here. Throws this one up there to Brian. Brian again gets the catch. He is going down, and he is taken to the races here as he goes all the way down into the end zone. Nice job there as he gets into the end zone, and they're back on the board and back in the lead here. It's a 16-13 ball game here, a 3-point lead. It'll be a 4-point lead with our extra point, which we will get. So it'll be a 17-13 ball game, 4-point lead now between the Steelers and the Lions. Take a look at this replay here. Nice run there, celebrating there as he goes to the end zone there, high stepping there, and that is going to be a nice play. So we get back on the board here now, 17-13 now. Steelers lead this one, 4:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see Roderick try and get out of the backfield here. He is running. He gets enough here for the first down, gets bumped out there at the 36. Nice job on that one. That's going to be an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10, handoff there to Roderick once again, and why not? He ran that one beautifully. Now he's running this one. He's on tightrope in the sidelines there. He gets taken down at the 34-yard line. He's in Steeler territory now. There you see 15 carries for 69 yards here for the day. 1st and 10 now. We'll see him again run this one right up the middle there. Gets try to get away from a tackle there, but a Steeler from behind will grab him, take him down there at the 28. So now 2nd and 4. We'll see now the ball on the 28-yard line, and we'll see that Stafford will drop back here in the pocket. Throws this one to Jones Jr., and he will get the catch there, and that'll mark him at the 24. Nice job of getting 4 yards on the play for the first down. 3rd and 5 now, a big play here for the Lions here. They got to try to convert, keep this drive going. As we'll see Stafford here, he'll throw that one. That one to Wright, and Wright will not be able to get to the sticks there, as he will be just back to the line of scrimmage there on that one. And it'll be a 4th and 4 situation. Now they'll have to kick for a field goal here. And we'll see the ball on the 17-yard line. This kick is up, and this one is good. Nice job on that 37-yard kick. And they are now just 1 point shy now of the Steelers. It's a 17-16 ball game. So a tight game here, guys, as we go to the 4th quarter. It's going to be really exciting. So Bell gets the handoff here. 1st and 10. Nice job there as he runs that one. That's going to be enough for just shy, almost getting to the 6. They say he gets 9 on the play. I really should say it should be 10, but they say 9. So now 3rd and 2. They switch sides now here, start off the 4th quarter. As they'll again hand off to Bell. Bell will find a hole here, get through there. That's going to be enough for the first down. And he has converted now that one on that play. 1st and 10. Ball on 37-yard line here for the Steelers as they're in 5 formation here. Ben drops back in the pocket, runs off to the right-hand side here, looking for his tight end. He finds Green, and Green gets the catch. And Green, it goes out of bounds there. Keeps his feet in bounds, but it'll mark him at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Steelers. Here we go. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. They'll have to call a quick timeout here as the play clock runs down to 1, and they cannot get themselves situated here. So that's going to be a burnt timeout, and that hopefully will not come back and haunt them. So now ball on the 44 as we'll have a 1st and 10 for the Steelers, and we'll see here what they'll be able to do as the Steelers trying to get some room between them and the Lions here in the scoreboard. As we'll see, that's going to be a nice catch there, just a 9-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 1, ball on 35-yard line here. Johnson in motion. We'll see a handoff there to Bell. Bell will get enough there. That's going to be about a 4-yard gain there on that play. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers as now the ball is at the 33. Now 1st and 10 for the Steelers has been again in a pro formation, as we'll see Johnson in motion. And again, now this time it's going to be not a running play, but it's going to be a play action there. That one's going to get to Antonio Brown there, getting the catch and enough to get inside the 10 there. That they'll be at the 9-yard line. You see 318, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception now for Ben today. So on the ball on the 9-yard line here, a very crucial play here. They got to get this one in the end zone. Field goals are not going to help us out too much here. But we'll see that Ben's going to call something here as he does not like what he sees on the defense here. He's going to decide now, instead of passing, he's going to run it. He's going to run this one for Bell, and Bell's going to run that one for about a 3-yard gain there. It'll be a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Again, in I formation here. They're going to hand off to Bell. Bell's going to go off to the left-hand side there. Go to the far left, or excuse me, far right there. Not far left, far right, and he will get in the end zone. Nice job. Touchdown here for Bell, as that's his first touchdown of the day here on the ground. Nice job there. Good blocking. That's what we like to see here. That's what we were trying to be working on here in the last couple of weeks. But just here and there, we had a little glimpse of that here in the last couple of weeks there with Cobb. 1st and 10 now here, and we'll see that Stanford there will go ahead and get the first down on that pass play there. It'll be a nice job there. Ball on the 44-yard line now. 1st and 10. And we'll see here Stafford drops back here in his pocket. Looks, fires this one to Ebram. Ebram will get taken down there at the 48-yard line. And that's a 4-yard gain there for him. There you see Stafford's number 278 with 1 interception. No touchdowns just yet. 2nd and 6 now here for the Lions, as they're now the ball at their own side of the 48, and that's going to be a pass play there. Nice job there. No coverage there that time from anybody there. I don't know what was going on in that play. We'll see Stafford drop back again, throw again there. The right will get the catch, and Festus will go ahead and get the tackle there. Nice job there for the rookie corner, as he is unable to keep him out of get the first down, but he does get the tackle there. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line here. We'll see Stafford. He'll drop back here. He's looking. He's going to scramble here, and he gets hit right there by Witt. Nice job there from our big man on the line, coming over from the far left side to come over to the right and taking down the quarterback. Take a look at this at the replay. Stafford gets he has a good pocket there, good protection, but there you see Witt. He comes around just, he can't block me for too long, and they finally get around there and get Stafford there. I don't think Stafford was too worried about it. He should have known that he had way too much time there on his hands, and something was about to break down. So now 2nd and 5, ball on 27-yard line here. We'll see Stafford. He'll look and throw this one up the middle there to Jones, and Jones will get shoestring tackle there. Nice job there from Burns, as that is going to be a 1st down, as he does get the tackle there, but just cannot stop him get the first. Now 3rd and goal here. Big play for the Lions here. Stafford drops back in the pocket. He's looking, fires this one off to the right-hand or left-hand side there. Nice pass. And that one is just going to be shy of the stick. Now, 4th and goal here. Big play. Ball on the 5-yard line here. There you see Stafford. and his team in the I formation. They're going to drop back here. Play action here. And nice job from there from the rookie corner. Comes in there for the sack. His 30th tackle this season. Nice job as he gets in there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs on the Lions. And we'll get the ball now at the 13-yard line. Take a look here. Just did a great job on that blitz play. Called the right play there at the right time. Stafford just kind of looking around, seeing. Thought he had enough time to get that one into the end zone. But nope, not such the luck. Now, 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. It's a 24-16 ball game here, as they'll take a look here and see that, yep, that's going to be a short gain there, about 4 on the play. Now, 3rd and 2 for the Steelers, as they're in I formation, just trying to run the ball down here as much as possible here, trying to wind down the clock as possible they can as Bell runs this one. Nice run there from Bell. Protects the ball really well there. 18 carries, 75 yards there. Already a touchdown here today. So he is looking very good right now. So 3 minutes left here in the 4th quarter as we run this one down. And we'll hand this one off to Bell. Bell will get his number called once again. And he will be taken down there at the 31. Another nice little game. Now, 3rd and 5 here. We're going to see we try to run this one instead of the inside. We try to run on the outside here. We'll see that he'll decide to call something different here. Good call there for Kyle. Gives him some run blocking there. And they get this one. That's enough for the first down. They'll mark him at the 44 with 2:08 left here. So the Steelers look like they can really do a good job here. If they get another first down, they'll pretty much have this game in the bag and just have to do a better job here of protecting the ball. Nice job there from Bell as he runs that one. And now we get to the 2-minute warning here for the Steelers. So the Steelers have the 2-minute warning here. 24-16, a possession here as they are now at 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line here after the other side of the 2-minute warning is over with. We'll see here. James in motion. Bell's going to run this one. Bell's going to run this one. Nice job there as he stays in bounds here. And again, the Lions will have to start calling timeouts. So we're on the other side of the 50 now here. And now all we have to do is just protect the ball, run it, and we have this ball game in our grasp. So we'll see here 3rd and 3. Ben is going to go ahead and change some formation around here as he's going to have the guys swap sides here. There you see James in motion. And we'll see a run here for Bell. And Bell will get hit right there. His Bell gets rung. Nice job there from the defense. They're coming in there. They ain't getting tired of this running here. They want the ball back, and they get it back. Bell unable to protect the ball that time. Unable to get the ball back. And the Steelers now have to play some defense here now and try to keep them off the board. Good hit there from the defensive lineman that goes in there and just pretty much just like Goldberg like spear comes in there and takes down Bell. So defense will have to come back out here. They'll have to do a better job here. Try to get the ball back here and make sure they do not score. Only give up no more than a field goal. 1st and 10 now for Stafford. Stafford throw this one to Bacon. Bacon will get the catch, and that's going to be enough there. He'll get a first down. Now, a no huddle play here for the Lions. They try to huddle, get some people off sides here. Stafford ball gets blocked there. Great job there from the defense, and that is going to be now a 2nd and 10 now. Oh, man, people's attitudes are flaring up here on the field as we go 2nd and 10. Ball on 35-yard line here. Got right in motion here. Stafford drops back here looking. Fires this one. That one goes there. That won't get caught there. That's going to be enough for the first down there as Ibram gets the catch. 1st and 10. Stafford again looks, fires this one off to the left. Bacon gets the catch. Gets taken down at the 11-yard line with a 3-yard play. Stafford now 3rd and inches, and he throws that one right in there. Nice job as he gets hit, and they have now tied the ball game up. Just shy of tying the ball game up, actually, as they need a 2-point conversion to tie the ball game up. There you see Bacon. Feet are in there. Nice footwork there. Keeps his feet in, gets the catch, and shows that it's in bounds. Nice job there from those Lions offense as they take advantage of that fumble there and score on that turnover. And here they go. Now 2-point conversion, 47 seconds left. Ball on the 2-yard line here. They got one chance at this. They'll throw this one, and oh no. That one gets in there. Not what we wanted here. And now we have a tie ball game. So now the game will be tied up here with 47 seconds left. Last chance now for the Steelers to do something. 1st and 10. They're going to try to go for the win here, as they're going to try to pass the ball down here deep. Ben will throw this one. That's going to be an incomplete pass, not what we want to see from our big man, our tight end there. And that's going to be incomplete. Now, 3rd and 10, we'll see Ben had the ball at the 22-yard line here. Rifles this one to Green. Green tries to get away, but he can't. He'll get tackled there at the 39. They have to call a quick timeout with 1 timeout remaining. So 28 seconds left. Tie ball game here. We don't want to go to overtime. We don't like how overtime rules are, even though they are better rules, but we don't want to go overtime. We want to get a regulation win here. We'll see Green gets this one caught up the middle there. Nice catch. And again, now we're going to have to call a timeout. A good catch, but a bad play call there. We should have called something that was that would be a quick out of bounds play. But we do get the 1st down here. We have to call a timeout, so no timeouts here. And I'm kind of now wishing that we did still have that one timeout that we used back in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, that came back and bit us in the ass. So now 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line here. Ball on the 41-yard, ball on the 41-yard line. We'll see this one goes up, and it's going to be, not going to be a catch there as Brian cannot hold on to it. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 down, ball on 41, 17 seconds left here. Ben's looking. He's going to try to go deep here. Gets the catch there from Green. Green gets the catch, and now they're going to have to do a no huddle. So they do a no huddle real quick. 2 seconds left here. Ben's going to look. He's going to see if he can get to Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown goes up. Cannot. It gets picked off. This one could go back for a pick 6 here, but Ben's like, no, hell no. He bumps the defender there out of bounds, and we are going into overtime. So, overtime, remember, if you get the ball first and you score first with a touchdown, the ball game is over with. But if you score a field goal, the other team has an opportunity to either try to score a touchdown or try to get a field goal. And, of course, the game does not end until time is up in overtime. So, here we go. Going to overtime. Here we go. First and 10 now. Ball on the 25-yard line here. As we'll get the win. We'll decide to win the coin toss, and we'll get the first chance to go in overtime. Now, that pass incomplete. It's going to be now a 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 25-yard line here. We'll see Roethlisberger look back. Fires this one as he gets hit. And he gets that one to Marcus Wheaton. Wheaton almost had an open field there until he got tied up there. Now at the 39. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. As Ben again looks back. He's trying to look for something deep here. Side throw underneath the coverage there. Gives that one to Brian. And Brian will go ahead and get to the 49-yard line near midfield. 2nd and inches. Steelers trying to go for it here. They want to get a touchdown and end this ball game as quickly as they can. Ben's going to drop back here. It's going to be a play action here. He's going to rifle this one. That one is going to go to James. The outlaw gets the catch there. Mark him at the 18 inside Lions territory. Now 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line here. Again, Steelers still going here at it. They want to score a touchdown in this ball game as soon as possible here. As we'll see here, this one gets thrown off to the right-hand side, and the fullback cannot hold on to it. That's going to be a 2nd and 10 now on the incomplete pass. Ball still on the 18-yard line here. 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger looking, try to go deep once again here. We'll see here. He'll throw this one up the middle there. That's going to go to Brown. Brown will be marked at the 2-yard line here, and the Lions have to be sweating it right now. There you see 447 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions there for Ben. 1st and goal here. We're going to try to run this one. The ball on the 2-yard line here. Should be an easy run, and they get it in there. Bell gets the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the day, and that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, 30-24. Steelers win this one. Lions come up short. Now they're going to be now 9-4, and still with a couple weeks left, what 3 weeks left, they still have a good shot here to still have a good shot to win out the division, but at the same time, they have the Green Bay Packers lurking on them. So depending on how well the Packers do today, will define how they'll what they have to do for the rest of the season. So 3 more weeks left in the season, but they end up getting the loss there, 30-24. A really good game there. Again, did not want to go over overtime. Did not want to go into overtime. And if we had the shot to win the coin toss, which we did, we're going to take it, and we're going to go for the win. So, Ben Roethlisberger, 31-46, 447 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Matthew Stafford, 28 of 38, completed 73% of his passes, 359 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. As for Bell, 23 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. There you see he had that fumble, which really, that's what was a turn page right there. I could not believe he fumbled the ball. He has not fumbled. I can't remember the last time he fumbled the ball. I think it was early in the season. And since then, he has not fumbled. So that right there was just crucial. I think we should have maybe changed it up on that play there. We should have just called an audible and maybe even, threw it, because then we had, better field position if we it was an incomplete pass, and we could have better, did a way better job than what we did with them marching down the field. So just take a look here at some of the stats and scores there. But yeah, I mean, I just couldn't believe that was going to be coming up, and back in my mind, I'm like, okay, pretty much we have this. All we have to do is run the ball. Could have kneeled it, but at the same time, I didn't want to kneel it because I knew that they were going to call timeout, and that gives them still more time and all that kind of stuff. So they played me pretty well there. I think a couple of those running plays we should have passed it because we could have had more. We were doing really well in the passing game there, and they had a tough time with that and such. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors that could have went to how that could have came out differently. But hey, that's part of the game here. You don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, just back in my mind, I was kind of thinking the whole time, like, I could have done this, I could have done that. But they could have intercepted it and took it back for a 6, and that, right there they were right back in the back in the ball game, and then they go after the 2-point conversion. So it's getting tough here. So now 13-0 now. I'm just now kind of thinking back here. I shouldn't have said we were 13-0 at the beginning of this video because now I jinxed myself, and that's why we probably went to overtime. But now we can say we're 13-0 going to week 15 now. Getting ready to play against the 3-10 Browns that will be hosting them here at Heinz Field. It's I believe it's a Sunday night game. It's a Thursday night game. Excuse me. It's a Thursday night game here, and we'll see if we can continue this undefeated streak here this season. So far, we have not lost yet, and we've played the Bengals already, who caused us last year to lose a game. Could the Browns be the Bengals from this year? Could they put an L on us in the next episode? We'll have to find out. So episode 44 will be in week 15. We'll be taking on the Browns at home there at Heinz Field. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. And also stay tuned for the next episode of Steeler Nation as we'll take a little flashback of weeks 13 and 14 of this season. So that'll be the next video coming up, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So definitely come on back for more Pittsburgh Steelers franchise here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links down below in the description. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves together healthy, and I will see you guys next time.